God's verse in Romans 8:26 says, "Have you ever tried to pray but couldn't find the words? Or, perhaps you wanted to pray but you didn't know what to pray for." I remember when my father, and later, my mother were suffering and I knew that they were in the process of dying. I didn't know what to pray for. I felt that it wasn't appropriate to pray for them to die, and yet I didn't want their suffering to continue either. All I could do was pray that God would take care of them in whatever way was best for them according to His plan. I needed the intercession of the Spirit to do the interceding for me. We can all run into these issues. At other times, we might be trying to decide which college to attend, which job to take. All of these decisions will have an impact on our lives. Perhaps it is a question of marriage, whether to keep in one that is toxic, or to seek help for one that we feel can be healed. Perhaps someone has asked us to pray for them and we don't really know what they need. Again, we ask for the intercession of the Spirit to intercede on their behalf. We might get upset at what God chooses, but we aren't God and so we're not in control. Just think of your favorite sports team in a big game. We pray with all our might that our team will win, but do we ever think that the other team has just as many people praying for them? This is not to make light of a very important subject, but is meant as an illustration that God's will is not always in sync with ours. We need to trust that God's will is best. After all, that's what we pray for in the Lord's Prayer. We ask that God's will be done, not ours.